I wonder if I'm gonna make the All-Star
The
game.
2K Sports pregame show.
Switch release.
First 4 games, but they can start things moving in the right direction with a win here tonight.
Yeah.
Already in this new year, we've seen several teams establish themselves as frontrunners. Shaq, how hard will it be for them to keep up the momentum?
Ernie, it's a long season. Injuries, trades, anything can happen. One more long. You just got to take care of your business. The rest takes care of itself.
Well, you know what? Every team does hit a rough patch in a long.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Mark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. First chance of the season for them to go up against this. And a new group in for the Knicks. He's checked in for Harry Sims. Williams. Jared Bayless is checked in for Aaron Flala. And it's Cannon in for Augustine. And New York, looking at who they've got. Out there with Jared Bayless. Then it's Williams. And it's Seraphin in at the pivot spot. Tactical points on the lead with the town hard. Bringing the town hard. And so we have the trip to the line. Officials saw the count. He'll shoot.
They don't want to the habit letting the offense to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. That's the message they were sending with that. Nothing easy inside.
New York, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And going back a season ago, they were at about 76% altogether.
A different look for Utah. Lyles checked in for Favors. Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Exum in for Alec Burks. And he's good on the second. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Freak.
Their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. So he's got the wear on. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Cannon. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Williams. New York, no good that time either.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
There's Freak, and that one's good. Freak's got 5 now.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Cannon. Passes it to Carmelo. Cannon dishes to Seraphin. From the high post, he drills it. Seraphin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Freak and Utah again with the bucket.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
35 seconds left in the first. Picked by Williams. Cannon kicks to Williams. And again, it's New York.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And it's Freak missing.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Anthony with it. Pass to Williams. Got a piece of it. Here's Cannon. He got it up that time, but it would.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz.
And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus offensively. Two huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more? So, Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gobert. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And Freak subbed in for Trey Burke. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Henry Sims. Anthony comes in for Derek Williams. Jared Bayless is checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Augustine. And New York looking at who they've got. Anthony is out there with Terrence Jones. That's Jared Bayless. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. And it's Cannon in at the point guard position. And Jared Bayless the bucket on the assist by Cannon. And the Knicks lead by 13. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also
I'm in my
builds
second
confidence and gives you momentum.
Bayless'
Like,
shot is
deep in my
off. Jazz have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Bayless grabs the board.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. And the shot is good. Freak's got 9.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
52 seconds left to play here in the half. Cannon can't hit. Jazz trail by 13. Hayward kicks to Freak. Lyles passes to Freak. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. The Knicks pull it in. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Run. And so we conclude the first.
Well, Carmelo's.
Dang, Bryce, your phone blowing up. My friend's birthday party, we're sleeping in Sector 6. Yeah, live. You okay?
A good quarter for Jones. He has 11 points.
You okay?
One three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward.
And for Derek Favors. And Freak subbed in for Burke. Derek Williams checked in for the Knicks. Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Lyles. And it's Freak in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah.
You gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Anthony's shot is off.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Taken away by Williams.
Yeah. What's up?
11 feet away. Augustine, no luck. Jazz trail
You
by
still don't
5.
like 2K? I forgot the password, but I'm about to find out by PlayStation.
And the rebound
I'm about to
goes
call
the
it.
Knicks.
I'm about to
Williams
call
has got his
PlayStation,
third
but
rebound tonight. And
yeah.
now in transition,
Still don't like
it's
2K16?
Aflalo. Here we go. Here's Freak.
I don't have it anymore.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. A very
It's
nice
on my. I downloaded it on my. I downloaded the file.
and a top
So when I log
15
back in, I'll
rating in
play.
blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And he was a top 10 rebounder for good reason. I mean, he's incredibly intense, and he goes hard for the full 48 minutes.
The Jazz making a switch here. Exum's checked in. And then for New York, Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Henry Sims. Bayless comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Cannon in for Augustin. Exum kicks to Freak.
Yo, do a shot.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
Let's do a shot.
Gets to the rim for two with the deep
What's up, do a
all
shot?
over him. Freak's got 13.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain.
Outside Anthony. Serafin inside. Gobert on him. Shot by Serafin. No good. Utah trailing here. Out to the right wing. Exum passes to Freak. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it. They got to keep fighting.
Yeah. Told you.
124
I
left
told
in the
you,
fourth quarter.
Playing. This
Knicks
is
trail
Brian
by
Reese.
9 on the court for
And
the
they're a bunch of
Knicks.
cheaters.
They've got Kevin Serafin, DJ Augustin out
Yeah,
there
they
with
cheat
Isaiah
a lot.
King. Then it's Jared Bayless.
all
And
they-
it's
that's all they
Anthony
do.
in at the 4 slot.
They cheat and
So
dribble
far
more.
in the game for Anthony, he's got 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
And he can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final
Not all
quarter.
legends are good.
Aflalo, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him
Not
here
all
in
legends
this
are good.
quarter in terms of scoring.
Gobert, the screen. Freak
Mhm.
kicks to Hayward.
I'm just laying in my
Now the
bed.
dish to Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9 for the Jazz. Lyles checked in for Gobert. Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Exum in for Alec Burks. And then for New York, Serafin comes in for Terrence Jones. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carmelo Anthony.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz dancers.
We're beating the Knicks by 10 with 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here's Augustine. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Now here's Freak, headed by Augustine. Here's Freak. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Excellent D there from Aflalo.
You stole it?
The 3, it's
Oh!
deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.